Hi everyone, this is Lorraine and this is Brian.
What's up?
And we are going to film a questions video for you today.
Joy. Love them.
It's mainly questions for you.
Oh, I kind of figured that.
I'm just letting them know. Okay, first question. What do you like most about being a father? These are really hard questions for you to answer.
It is, because it's so much of everything. Like when Graham calls, or if I call you and answers the phone and he's like, "Hi Daddy, are you coming home?" and stuff like that. It's just
so
awesome.
Having conversations with your children?
No, just the
little things?
Yeah, the little things like that. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Answers that has some questions.
Well, I don't know where all the questions went.
That's good. I'm glad we're doing this.
What did you truly think of my pregnant body? He never, like I said in my video that my husband did not like my pregnant body. He never said to me, "I don't like your body." Like, I just want you to all think, like, he wasn't like an asshole like that. I could just tell, like, when you know someone, you can tell someone really isn't into your pregnant body. And I knew he wasn't into it. So he never actually said, "I hate your body." But I could just tell that he doesn't like my pregnant body. So what is your real feelings about my pregnant body?
It's just one of those things, just what people like. I just like the little smaller per se. And then, yeah, you were getting big, but I know it's not your fault, so it's not like I hated you for it, but it's just one of those things.
But my pregnancy body, I don't think is that bad.
It still doesn't matter.
But I'm just asking you in general, what do you think of, like, well, what about, like, seeing me pregnant compared to other pregnant people?
Yeah, you were better, I guess you can say. But just in general, it just doesn't...
So you hate everybody's pregnant body? That's what I mean, like, in general, like...
Yeah, I guess you can say that, but it's like, you can't say I hate it because I know it's not their control of what happens.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is, but it doesn't do anything for me.
Just not attracted to pregnant women. Like, you wouldn't go and look at pregnant porn or anything like that.
There's certain things, like, I just don't like. And even...
What do you think of my body right now, postpartum? It's not, like, anywhere near what it should be, but what do you think of it at the moment?
It's fine.
Do you like it better than my pregnant body?
Yes. Of course. Just seeing. That's all it is.
Are you attracted to me?
Of course I am. I love you. But there's just some things that... I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm sure if I did something with myself, you probably wouldn't like it.
Sometimes if he gets a haircut I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
mine's only 4 weeks out of 6 months.
9 months.
9 months, 6 months, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
A third baby.
It's nice and all, but no.
So you're completely opposed to the idea?
Yes.
We might make it happen.
No.
He's completely opposed to the idea. I keep telling him, though, that I need to have a family of 4. And that is when I get rid of him. So I need to have a family of 4. So I've got to have a third one. And if we had a third one, I really would like the idea of having 3 boys, because I just like to have this little band of brothers. Like, I like that idea of having just all little boys. I just am into it. But what if we had a girl? Would you be, like, completely...
No. Because that could be yours, not the 2 boys.
Okay.
No, 2 kids.
How did you feel the first time that you found out that I was pregnant?
How did I feel?
Yeah.
Like, excited, but not excited as the first one, because I know we were trying for the second one.
Well, no, but I mean, like, how'd you feel the first time around?
Well,
Not with the second one, the first one.
First one, really excited.
And then
But it was a shock too at the same time.
Were you scared?
Well, yeah, of course, everyone's always scared, because you actually have to take care of something. It's awful. Something that depends on you.
And the second one?
It's just tossed in there. just part of the routine now. No, it's cool though. It's kind of crazy, but it's neat at the same time. Seeing how Graham is now and seeing what the baby is and just remembering like
how small they actually are.
And all the stuff that they can't do. And what,
like how they don't do anything when they're first born.
Yeah,
like they don't do anything.
It's just pretty crazy. The stuff that you forget already.
And do you think that parenting has come naturally to you?
No.
No?
No.
I really honestly thought he was going to be a way better parent than me. And I'm a way better parent than him. It came really naturally to me, which was, I think, a shock to everybody. Right?
Yes.
Did you think it would be that good? I would be that good of a mother?
I knew it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's why I took a backseat and had fun.
It's different having your second baby than it is having your first baby, where the first baby, Brian was really like involved in changing diapers and doing like all of those like kind of mediocre tasks. Are they?
Yeah, that's fine.
It just like he was really involved with doing that stuff. He can't do any of the feeding because I do it all from my boobs. So this time around, having a baby is way different because we have a child that I want to have give like so much attention to. So anytime Brian is around, I want him to be spending that time with the child that's going to remember him being around rather than the child that is not going to remember his dad changing his diaper. This was like kind of a question they like asked about like,
yeah, how much do I help out now or something?
So the second baby, I was talking to Brian this morning and I'm like, how many diapers do you think you've honestly changed for this baby? And he said 10, which is probably realistic. And I literally, he's almost a month old. Tomorrow he'll be a month old. He goes through 10 diapers at least a day. So I don't know. So you like, it's so much different your second baby. And I don't.
Yeah, but I clean up the pail.
Oh yeah, he cleans up the diaper pail. And I don't feel that I need that much help though. Like I feel like I could really do it on my own. But the thing is, I really want our son, Graham, to have like extra attention.
Just a standard, normal, so he doesn't feel left out.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think he's felt left out at all because
that's why he's a good big brother. He loves his brother because he's not being left out either.
Every day, Graham says to me, I really love my little brother. And it's just so nice. He's a really, really good big brother.
He is. And if he got left out, like we didn't pay any attention to him, he probably would have hated his brother.
Yeah. But he loved him right away, so he didn't resent him.
Yeah, but you know, not getting any attention and everything else like poor Clyde.
Yeah, poor Clyde. So when your second one comes around, I think that the best option is for one person to, you know, obviously spend time with the baby and everything and make sure the baby's not like completely just like put aside and whatever. But a lot of babies sleep a lot. This baby sleeps a lot. So we're lucky enough that like whenever he's sleeping, I can play with Graham and do everything with Graham that I normally do. But then there's times where he's just eating and stuff. And so Graham, I'm like, what do you do while your mommy's feeding? I'm like, well, let's come in here and I'll like read you a book while I'm feeding him or something like that. But then when Brian comes home from work, I know that he can give him his undivided attention. So it's...
Go out and play, have fun.
It's nice. And second one I think is a lot easier. I wouldn't have trusted Brian with Graham by himself until like recently either. Like I
can't blame you.
I just recently like ordered a car seat for Brian's car like that. I'm like the overprotective mother. I'm extremely protective, but I've become a little bit less protective of Graham.
Because he can tell you now.
Yeah, he can tell me now. He's actually able to tell me what you guys are up to and what you're doing.
I don't hide anything.
But it drives me nuts because Brian will be like, oh, we're going to Home Depot. And I'm like, I don't, and then I'll call him like maybe like 30 minutes into it and he doesn't answer his phone.
Oh, that one day I did leave my phone in the car.
Well, in my mind, you know what I go through? I'm like, did they get in a car wreck? Am I gonna have to get in the car and drive and check on the like?
Worry too much.
I worry. I'm super overprotective. I'm really laid back, but when it comes to my children, I'm really protective.
And lids for.
You're an idiot. Someone asked how the transition has been for Graham going into his big boy bed. And I think that this is actually the best transitional time in the entire world. Like if you wanted to co-sleep and then you have your second child, a lot of people have their second child sooner. We would have had our second child sooner, but it just didn't happen that way. But I think that this is such a good transitional thing. We had bought a crib for Graham. He never slept in it. And then saying like, oh, we're gonna give him, like, your brother your old crib. And we had Brian turn it back into a crib and helped him build the crib so he knew that it was for his brother and everything. And then we gave all the old furniture to the to the new baby. So it's not like you want to buy 2 cribs anyway if you don't have to. So
Exactly.
we did that, and then we didn't actually get Graham's bed until after I gave birth to Felix, right?
Yeah, it came
Like
maybe a few days later.
a few days after I had Felix, Graham's big boy bed came, and so him and Daddy built the bed together, which made him want to sleep in it because it was his special bed.
He made it.
And he made it. He's real into like building things and cars and all that like everything a typical boy is into. He's into. And then Brian now sleeps in that bed with him for the time being. Mm-hmm. And so they go in there and they
watch TV, something.
Well, I bought a TV. I didn't really want him to have a TV in his room, but we bought one anyway. It was one of the things you say, like, as a parent, I don't want a TV in my child's room, and you get a TV for your child's room. But we bought a TV. I don't have it hooked up to cable or anything. I have it Wi-Fi, smart TV, so then they can watch like an episode of Paw Patrol or something before they go to bed. And then they do that, and then they go to bed, and so Brian has been sleeping in there with him because it's a transition. It's not like, hey, we're putting you off, we're just throwing you in this room by yourself.
And then I wake up in the middle of the night and come in the room.
Yeah, so then they do that, and Brian leaves the bed at some point, and Graham has basically every night that you've come in the room, he's come back into our room, and you've gone back into the bed with him.
And there's a few times we've been driving a car at night, coming home, and he falls asleep.
And so then Brian just places him in his bed and
pretty much sleeps there most of the night.
Yeah, but it's been a good transition so far. It'll be an ideal transition if we can like have him just go lay down and fall asleep by himself, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. But in my mind, I don't think that's such a bad thing. They're only little for so long. It's not like he's gonna be 12 years old and want to sleep with mommy and daddy. Like, I just don't see that happening. So it might last for like a couple years, but it doesn't bother me.
It's nice.
Does it bother you at all?
No, I know, like you said, it won't last forever, so enjoy the time.
Yeah,
then when they're not, you will miss it.
Yeah, it'll make you sad. Like, I've been sad. I was sad last night, and I'm like, do you want to come in bed with mommy? And like, we can watch a show together. So we watched a show last night in the bed, all of us, and that was nice. But it is nice to have that every once in a while, I think.
It is.
Do you think that co-sleeping affects our relationship at all?
Because we don't have No, it's fine.
I think sometimes it would be better if they weren't in our bed,
but it depends on the people. You're very do things on your own, and I am too. Like, you don't need somebody always there.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. So it works out. If you're one of those people that need attention and everything else, then it probably would, but...
And my mind also, like, Brian and I were both raised kind of similarly, I think, where your parents, I don't know, like, my parents never went on a date night or anything like that, so... I don't know. It just and I don't think your parents never went on a date night or anything like that. Like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's great to go out and do things on your own and everything, but that's just not how I am, and that's not how he is. So it's like when we have kids, our lives are about our children. It's not really my mind. It's like my life isn't about me anymore, and it doesn't make me sad or anything like that. We will be on our own again at one point. We will be on our own again at one point, but my life is about raising these children.
Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't bother me at
and
all.
We have gone out like a couple times without them, like maybe like twice.
For like 15 minutes.
But I don't know.
No, it doesn't bother me at all.
I don't know. Plus, at the moment, you know, when you're postpartum, you can't even have sexual relations or anything for 6 weeks. Did you know it was that long? We've already made it this far. It's 4 weeks. I have my next doctor's appointment in 3 more weeks, though, I think. It's cool. How does that make you feel?
Can't do anything about it.
Does it make you want to stray?
Nobody does anything for me. They're all
Just
just
me?
annoying. No, you're annoying too. I still love you.
I think this video is long enough. I didn't really answer that many questions, but I think I answered enough. So then if they want more questions, they can ask on this video, and Brian will sit down with me and he'll film a video with me.
All over.
Yeah.
Again. Guess how long has it been going for?
It says it's 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's
so
way past my attention span.
I'm gonna edit it, but it's not gonna be nearly 20 minutes, but
That's good.
yeah. But I don't think they need any more information from us.
No, I don't give very much anyways.
No, he doesn't. He's a man of few words.
Yeah. Answer the question, that's it.
I like that about him. I don't like too much talking. It annoys me.
Works out.
You don't like that much talking
No, I
either.
don't.
Do I talk that much?
No. That's why I like you.
Straight to the point.
Exactly.
Straight to the point.
Except for food, you can never figure it out.
You're annoying about it too. Anybody else have this problem with their relationship where, like, we're like, okay, it's dinner or whatever, let's go get some food, because currently we do not have a kitchen. Brian also, just FYI, Brian knows how to do everything around the house, like everything, like build things and like make floors and build walls and all that stuff. I don't know what the point is.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
well, I was gonna say if they wanted a video of you doing anything, like how to do this.
You were talking about food, now you're talking about this.
I got distracted.
Yeah, I can tell.
Got distracted.
That's why you can't decide on food, right?
But the thing is, so if you ever...
Point proven.
No, I just thought of another idea and I wanted to say it right away. So if they ever want a video of like how to do this at home, Brian is really cool. He's gonna be building our kitchen too, right, Brian?
Fortunately, yes.
But it's not done yet. So we don't have a kitchen at the moment. That was how I got distracted. We don't have a kitchen at the moment. So we're like, okay, it's dinner time. Let's get something for food. And so he's like, well, what do you want? And then I'll name like a couple different options of places to go to. And then he won't say what he wants.
Because you can't
Like, then I'm like, let's go here. And we can go here, here, here. And you never say like, oh, that's good.
It doesn't matter to me. I have not.
It doesn't matter to
Yes,
me
it
either.
is.
All I care about is like we go somewhere that Graham likes to eat
Yeah,
food.
but then you can't have certain things. 'Cause
I
of the
just
baby
can't
and
have
stuff
dairy
like
right now. That's all.
Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff.
No dairy and no cheese.
Yeah, that's
Or no dairy and no spicy now.
We go separate ways.
What? Then it would just be me and Graham.
Exactly.
That's why I need my family of 4. obviously, one more child, one more baby.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get really skinny, and then I'm gonna be like, if you want me to stay, you're gonna have to impregnate me one more time. And then he's gonna be like, I guess I will.
You're bad.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No, I'm good.
All right, that's it for now. Goodbye.